What's up guys? In today's video we are going to tackle this, pastry cream, or as some people call it, custard. This sauce, essentially, is rich and smooth and perfect for a multitude of desserts and cakes. Because of its many uses, it is important to master this basic technique. So, come along with me while we perfect the prestigious pastry cream. So, we want to start off by adding 500 grams of milk, 2 or 3% is best, and 67 grams of white sugar into our pot, and turning it to medium heat. And... As a quick read through the manual to see what the error code means, and then by the obvious switch in pot, it's clear that the other one did not work with my induction burner. Technology, eh? But now that that's sorted out, we leave this on medium heat to come to a light boil, stirring occasionally. While that is coming up to temp, we can work on the other ingredients. So into a mixing bowl, we are going to add an additional 67 grams of sugar, as well as 37 grams of cornstarch. Give it a good whisk to fully mix those two together. Next, we can now add 45 grams of egg yolks, as well as 67 grams of whole eggs. Now it is important to fully whisk the eggs and egg yolks in immediately, as the sugar can almost burn the yolks, leaving solid clumps of egg yolk. We want this whisked into a nice pale mixture, and then that can be left while we wait for the milk and sugar mixture to boil. Once the milk has started to lightly boil, we can start adding it to our eggs. I use a damp cloth underneath my bowl to keep it in place while I'm whisking in the milk. We want to slowly stream the milk into the eggs, trying not to spill any, making sure we are careful not to add in too much at once. This is called tempering the eggs. If we added the eggs directly into the hot milk, we would cook the eggs instantaneously, leaving us with sweet scrambled eggs, and nobody wants to eat that. Once all the milk has been added to the eggs, we can pour the mixture back into the pot and place it on medium-low heat. I hope you've done your stretches, because we are now going to whisk constantly, being sure to get into all the corners. This takes some time, but do not turn the heat up. It can quickly get away from you, ruining all of your hard work. You know you'll be getting close when it starts to get a little thicker. When it finally comes up to the boil, continue whisking for an additional minute to fully cook off that starch taste. Once it's finished cooking, I like to run my pastry cream through a fine mesh sieve to keep out any overcooked egg or shell that may have slipped through. Once strained, you can now add in 30 grams of butter as well as 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Mix these in completely and you are finished. You can use this immediately as a sauce for pies or crumbles or scones, but for many other uses, you'll want to leave this to cool completely. A larger, shallow container will cool it down quicker, but any container will do. You want to place a layer of cling wrap directly on the surface of the cream to eliminate the skin that can develop while in the fridge. Leave this aside in the fridge to cool completely. Once fully cooled and ready to use, I recommend transferring it to a clean mixing bowl and giving it a little bit of a whisk to soften it up. And here we have the final result. Super smooth and creamy and incredibly rich, wonderfully versatile and unbelievably easy. This will come in handy for the next episode where we will be tackling cream puffs and eclairs. I'll have a copy of my recipe linked in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll meet you back here in my kitchen for the next episode. I'll see you then.